Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chandrika and this is Rika Life. Thank you so much for joining me on my adventures in yarn and crochet. Today, as always, I have lots to share with you. Before we get started, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Okay, so you can see that there's a huge gap over here in this bin. And why is that? Because I finally decided to try out the huge yarn that I bought at Joann's. So this is the yarn I'm talking about. It's by Yarnspiration. It's called Bernat Blanket Extra Thick, and this one is called Perfect Phasing. So the it is a number 7 jumbo yarn, and it recommends a 25mm hook, which is a US U hook, okay? And it's 100% polyester. It is 65 yards. So you guys, I was at Hobby Lobby last week. I got a cute little water bottle. It's not little, it's 34 ounces, but I got a cute water bottle. It's so handy. I just love it. That's it. Okay, so I got this water bottle that was near the front of the store, and then I went to the yarn section, and lo and behold, I found Yarnology's hook. This is a US U 25mm hook. This is what it looks like. It's as big as my head. So I bought it and I was like, I'm going to use it for this yarn. So initially, this is what, okay, I didn't even show you what the yarn looks like. I bought the color called Brick Red, okay? This is what it looks like, okay? And it is nice and soft and oh so fluffy and so warm. I really like this yarn. Initially, I bought this because I was seeing all of these groups on Facebook, mainly on Facebook, with people making chunky hand knit blankets. And I thought, hey, that would be really fun to do. So I bought this yarn. This was probably in December. I think this was one of the last yarn purchases that I made of the year. And so I bought 2 cakes of them. And I'm going to show you what I'm making. So I already finished the first cake, and I am now on the second cake. So I only bought 2. I should have bought 4 or 5, and I could have made a nice blanket, but oh my gosh, it is so nice. Can you see those colors? So that's the brick red it started off with, and then it is this amazing light color. So what I did is I started from the center of the first cake, which was the dark color, and then they ended with this light color, the light pink. The second ball, I started from the outside with the light color, and I'm working, it'll come back to this dark color. So this is, I literally just measured it on my lap. Like my daughter told me how wide she wanted it to be. So this is the width of it. And of course, the length, we don't have that much yarn. So I went online at Joann's and they didn't have this color in stock anymore. So then I kind of just did some searching on the internet to see. Hirschner's has this yarn for $12.99. Mary Maxim had some of the colors for, I think, $8. But no one has this color, this brick red color. So I'm not really sure what I want to do. It's so squish. I can't even, it's so squish. It's just so soft. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. So either I will it'll just end like around here, and then my kids can hold it vertically and just kind of cozy up in it. So that'll be like, it'll come till here. So they can cozy up in this. Or then I kind of go on a scavenger hunt and go into a couple of stores, see if anyone is selling this color, and then try to finish it with this shade. of course, I think there are maybe 8 or 10 different colors of this yarn. So that is all yet to be seen, but I found this huge hook at Hobby Lobby and I was like, let's try it out. So I did not count how many I chained to start. I just measured on my lap. It went over my lap on both sides. And then I'm just making single crochets. So there's no pattern, nothing. I just working on it. And I'm loving it. I'm loving the yarn. And it's huge. The yarn is huge. The hook is massive. Like, look at this. I just have to I literally have to leave some some slack so that it doesn't become too tight. So see, when I go in, if I just try and crochet like normal, it's actually gets kind of tight. So I have to leave a little bit of slack there and then pull through. So this is definitely a yarn eater, which is fine, but I only have 2 balls of it. So yeah, I would love to get my hands on more of this. If you've seen this actual color, this brick red color anywhere, please do let me know. When I went on Joanne's site, it said that the to online order, it was out of stock. So I mean, the only other alternative is to go directly to Yarn Inspirations, hope that they have it in stock, and then buy it from them. But I think the regular retail price is around $24 per cake, and Joanne's has it on sale for $17 or $18. And then I'm trying to remember. No, these are my other receipts. I'm trying to remember how much I paid for this. So I think I want to say I paid between $14 and $18 each for them. And yeah, so let's see. I don't know. I'm just going to finish working on this piece and then I think I'm just going to leave it unless I can really find this exact color. I don't think there's any point in adding on other colors to this because then this blanket will just be kind of mismatch of colors. So what I'm doing is I'm actually right now taking it off of the cake and I'm just kind of having some open here because I'm doing it from the outside. So because it's such a thick yarn, it's kind of hard to keep going without unraveling it from before. So I'm just unraveling it. Yeah, so that is I just started working on this yesterday, which was Sunday. And this was just an evening project and I'm almost done. It's really amazing when you use such thick yarn because can you imagine me making a baby blanket with a 3 or 4 weight yarn with a 5mm or even a 5.5mm hook or even let's say 6.5mm hook. To get to this size, it would have taken me so long. And here I am having worked on this for a little bit and it's already so big. So, oh my, I think I need one more stitch. Yeah. So, no, I don't need one more stitch. That's the end of it. So yeah, it's just, I'm loving it. I'm trying to catch up on everyone's videos on YouTube. I used to be able to watch Juan the Yarn Addict daily and now I do not have enough time to make my way through his videos. Most of his videos are 40 minutes plus and so I'm not able to make my way through his videos. Also, I used to watch Jennifer over at Cinnamon Stitches and I think I literally she also has really long videos, so I kind of watch a little bit and then that's all I can do. I'm really liking Lisa over at Happy to Hook Creations. I really like seeing her finished objects, so I think I just watch her a lot whenever I get time. Sometimes I don't get to see her for 3 days. She posts almost daily, but sometimes I can't even view her video until 3 or 4 days later. So then I go back and I watch them in order. So I don't just watch the newest one. I go back. Who else? So Oh, yes. And then Rose over at Rose Likes Crochet, she does yarn yakking videos. And I watched her second video of February, I guess. I just finished that yesterday. So even with her videos, I just watch a little bit and then pause it and then come back to it. But I really love watching other YouTubers. I love watching yarn hauls. Yarn hauls are always fun, but I really actually love watching when they share their whips or they share their finished objects. That's my favorite because I really love to see what do you make with the yarn, you know? Because for me, I feel like when I go to the store, yes, I get inspired by all the colors and the shades and how the colors are, you know, whether they're ombres or variegated or what have you. But then when I see someone's actual project, then I feel like I am even more inspired and then I know how to use the yarn. So I know there's a channel called Creative Grandma. You may have heard of it. She has a lot of subscribers. So she and her grandson, Cody, they do yarn swatches. So they not only buy the new yarn, but then they'll make yarn swatches. They'll use different stitches, and they will do up yarn swatches. They mainly do those with 3 and 4 weights. I haven't really seen it with any other weight of yarn, which is fine. They do a lot of line brand yarns, premier yarns, and I guess yarn inspirations as well. So those are some of the channels that I watch, and those are some of the things that I get inspired by. I just love seeing people's projects. So even on Facebook, there are some groups where they have like Whip Wednesday or, you know, Finish It Friday, and you can see what other people are making. And I really do like to see those just to know what are other people making, because I'm not part of any local yarn groups. So I don't have the opportunity right now to sit down with others and crochet with them. I am mostly doing it by this means that I'm doing right now, which is through YouTube. But I just love seeing what people are making. So if you feel like, I would always recommend you check out my description box. I think my email address should be on there, which is rikalife11@gmail.com. And if you go and just shoot me an email, just send me an email and send me a picture of what you're making. I would love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. I know I'm always sharing so many different projects on my channel, and honestly, I make a variety of things. Okay, not that much of a variety. I make hats for cancer patients. I make hats and blankets for babies in the NICU. I make shawls for cancer patients. I make tons of baby blankets because I just love making baby blankets. And then I make other things. I make amigurumi. I make wall hangings like these mandalas and things behind me. I've made pillows that are behind me. I made a dino. I made cushions. Like I've tried out different things. I've tried out mosaic crochet. I've tried out, I think, a little bit of Tunisian crochet. But generally, I'm like making blankets, making hats, doing things like that. So again, this is a blanket. Just, you know, now that I think of it, I could have made this into a circular, like a circular shape instead of this rectangle that I made. And it could have been a really nice plush round mat. But I just wasn't thinking of that. I was actually sitting and looking at how wide it could be and how long it could be, because I'm always thinking of throw blankets that we can just, you know, throw on when we're watching something in the living room. But now that I think of it, this would have made a really nice circular rug. But then where would I put the rug? I don't know. Anyways, this is for next time because I don't think I'm about to take this apart. I've put in too much work into this to take it apart now, but for the future, I can make a nice circular rug out of a jumbo yarn. Let's try and remember that for the future. So what else? I think I made a video after I came back from my trip already. And I shared with you what I made on my trip. My gosh, that feels like so long ago. I think it was like last week. Yeah, so I'd started on a block stitch blanket once I was on my way home, and I also finished a shawl. So I think I took like 9 balls of yarn with me, and I only used like one, and then started on the second one. So I took a lot of yarn, you guys. I just took way too much yarn for my trip, but it's also kind of like a comfort thing. It's not just like, what am I going to use, but it's like a comfort thing that I just like to have my yarn with me. It makes me feel safe. It makes me feel secure. It kind of takes the edge off. It, reduces some of that anxiety and those thoughts. So I keep my yarn with me. Yeah, so you can see this cake is almost done. I think I could probably make maybe 3 more rows, and then this project will come to a close. I don't foresee myself buying any yarn right now. So that is a promise I made to myself, that I would try to get below 150 balls of yarn before I buy any more yarn. Unless it's for a specific order or, yeah. So I don't have any specific order right now that requires me to use a certain type of yarn. So all of January went by, and now almost all of February has gone by, and I have not bought any yarn. So let's pat me on the back. I did a very good job. Good job. I've been really focused on my health, getting in my steps, working out, eating well, just all of that. So my attention has not been totally focused on my crocheting, but I'm still here. I'm still making my videos. I'm still enjoying the craft when I have time. And, it's just a season of life. We go through different seasons of life, and hopefully this week the weather is going to be amazing. So I will likely be outside with my kids. I know lots of times when I've gone outside, I actually take my crochet with me, and I, sit and work on something. But a lot of times I like to walk around too. So we'll see what happens. But there's always that chance that I'm going to be spending more time outdoors, so then I won't be crocheting. But I'm always going to try to, be working on something so that I have things to share with you, because I love being a part of this community, and I love sharing this part of my life with you. So yes, I think we will keep this video short and sweet. Short and sweet at almost 18 minutes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I hope you have a wonderful crochetful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.